you look for a first practice today, Coach?
I thought they looked like they've been together all summer, like they've studied the playbook. They looked faster, and they look better. Now, there's a lot of things we got to work on. We got to ball security, first day, too many bad snaps, too many drops by the DBs and the receivers. Too many times we're yelling at a guy to make sure that he lines up right, as far as where they line up behind a guy or something like that. But for the most part, the effort was there. The flying around is there, and the conditioning's there. So, it's something really good to start with.
How'd you feel about the retention level from the spring?
Felt great. Most of the guys that we were trying to correct are all young freshman guys. But again, we got to rely on freshmen playing again. So, they'll have it. They'll have it down. That's why we spend a lot of time meeting the rest of the day.
It seemed like there was able to be a lot more implementation as opposed to previous first practices. A lot of guys knew the offense. A lot of guys knew the defense.
We got a lot done as far as where we're at in the playbook. I mean, we're, by the third day, we'll have almost everything in. So we're way ahead. But, again, we just got to finish. We're still in the process of teaching them how we want them to practice. The young guys. The older guys understand. They understand the tempo that we need. And we ran 96 team plays in 40 minutes. I mean, that's flying, for us. I mean, I can't speak for other teams, but I know 96 plays for us in 40 minutes is humping it pretty good.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Stand out today. I know it was only the first day, but again, your opportunity to look at a lot of these guys
well,
for the first time on the field.
I see guys that can move. I mean, that's the main thing. But when I say stand out as far as football playing, I'll reserve the right till they put the pads on. Because you can look real pretty in shorts and T-shirt and a helmet until those pads goes on and someone actually hits you. But there are some guys that we've got some guys that can run, and that's what we're excited about. You watch on both sides of the ball, defense and offense. We can move.
Here with Georgia State tight end Keith Rucker. And Keith, first day of practice. I know that you guys did a lot of work in the off-season, weight room and in the classroom learning and getting ready. How's it feel to be out here for the first day?
It feels great. I mean, everyone was excited, and you could tell the minute we stepped out on the field. It's something we've been waiting for, especially for a chance to redeem ourselves after a season like last season. So we're all very excited.
To be honest, having been out here, going all the way back to 2010, I think this is the first time for a first practice. It didn't look like a first practice. I mean, it looked like this could have been the 10th practice. It could have been the 15th practice of the preseason.
And I think that something that helped with that is all through the offseason, winter and spring, the guys have been interacting more, defensive guys interacting more with each other, offensive guys getting timing down. The 7-on-7s, just working on the small things. It all came into practice today, and it showed that we have been working on things during the offseason.
All the work done with Coach Pollard in the weight room during the offseason, too, has really been evident. Again, I know today's only the first day, but even in some of the previous 7-on-7s, you can really tell there's a big difference. I've seen a lot of guys that look bigger than they did the last time I saw them when I saw them out here today.
Yeah, and that's a fact. I mean, there's guys like even some of the freshmen who have just gotten here at the beginning of summer, they're looking a lot bigger already. Everyone's looking broader in the shoulders. The stuff that Coach P has us do in the weight room, everything has a definite purpose, and we're lifting as hard as we can and working as hard as we can, and we're trying to make sure that we achieve something big this year.
Nice thing about it is that first game is August the 27th, so not quite as much time, but in that you guys are already ahead. As you work your way up to the game on the 27th, you guys should be in a position where you're more than ready by the time you hit the Georgia Dome turf.
Without a doubt. Like I said, all we're worried about right now is week 1, Abilene Christian. It's a big game. Looking for that first win still, and all the guys are excited, so we're going to go out there and play our hearts out, and hopefully we come out with the victory.
And finally, nice to have all the tight ends healthy here on the first day of practice. Joel and Bill and yourself.
Yeah, I mean, looking at myself last year, I was dying after almost every team with 1s, 2s. But now we have Joel, Bill Technip. We even have Jonathan Lytle. And we have the athlete in James who's also helping out. So it's definitely a blessing, and it's better than last camp for sure. But I can't wait till the season starts.
Keith, appreciate it. Talking to linebacker Sean Jefferson, and Sean, first practice now in the books, and it seemed like everybody was pleased with it. Coach Miles talking to the team after the practice session. Obviously, there's some things to improve on, learning how to practice certain elements of it, but all in all, I thought it was a pretty good first practice.
Oh yeah, it was a great first day. I couldn't ask for better weather. What is it, 65 degrees, something like that. But yeah, everyone's coming along. Just need to learn a little bit how to run to the ball and clean up a few things, but all in all, it was a great first practice.
You know, you can really tell all of the work that's been done during the off season to get ready heading into fall practice. I mean, the learning curve, you guys are way ahead on the learning curve as far as getting out here and knowing what these coaches want you to do, and really not just on the defensive side, but really on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, having that extra time, just hour, 2 hours a week, meeting with coaches, going over plays, doing walkthroughs, is just a huge difference, especially with the incoming freshmen just coming in. I mean, they're one step ahead of everyone else already. It's really nice.
Remember, you and I were talking down at Pigskin Preview in Macon. I thought when you looked at the defense, you liked the defensive line, but the core linebackers that you got coming back, and even a couple of the additions, I mean, that's a very, very solid linebacking group on defense.
Do all the linebackers are just great. Joe P. and Malik, freshman coming in, showed a lot of. He did great today, and Kai Dallas and Jamil Spencer all stepped up, and then Jarrell Robinson playing Sam, veteran, so he knows pretty much every position. He's played them all.
Now, a year ago, if you and I were standing here, I would have been talking to you as a fullback, a guy that was going to carry the football. It's nice for you, I would imagine, to know from day one, and you knew this all summer, but from day one of fall camp, where you're going to be on the field. I mean, it's pretty much set. You are going to play inside the linebackers.
Yep, I'm loving it. Fullback was definitely fun, and linebacker is basically a fullback on defense. Just get to hit everyone. But yeah, it's exciting. It's nice to know where I'm going to be. I can really focus in on all the things I need to learn.
All right, Sean, appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.